Good night, sweetheart. Let's start with that one.
All right.
Slowly learning.
Who the fuck is my dad? Because it says father, and I'm like, who's father?
Oh, I'm the dad.
Hell yeah.
I can't wait to get a cease and desist letter from Disney.
I'm slowly learning German again.
It
so-
says meeting is now streaming live on Facebook.
Excellent.
Oh, big God.
Hello.
Like, anytime we curse,
Facebook.
we say it in our native language. That's good. Nobody will. lie on us.
Bonsai!
Well, mine's
That
English.
should be the bleeping of like everything. It'd be like instead of the bonsai. Bonsai.
But English isn't my native language, and I always tell people this, and they go, "What?" I'm like, "Yeah, my native language is sarcasm. Then it's English. Then it's Japanese."
Hey yo. Oh, Agnes. Actually, I don't know you. You work in Potchki's office, not mine.
Wait,
Wow.
I'm like, do I
That
hear
reverb.
bonsai?
Oh no.
There's
Really?
the echo.
I think mine.
Sarcasm.
Yeah.
Then it's
Oh, we
English. then
found
it's
it.
Japanese.
Oh, is that what I sound like?
God, is that what I sound like?
We just need to make an
Well, for
infinity loop.
sitting and watching us listen to ourselves about 3 seconds ago.
Cool. So we're
How
living in the
entertaining.
past.
Yeah.
We're living
Alright.
in the.
This is what
We're actively time
travel
traveling right now.
Whoa!
All right. Everybody set with who they already are?
Yes.
We'll find
You
out.
ready? All right. Let's see here. Hannah,
Yes.
Sully,
Yeah.
as Agnes,
Okay.
Oh boy.
Aw.
Oh.
Mike
my
Wazowski,
gosh.
Vonnie,
Oh, nice. As Sam.
Oh no.
Nate.
Yeah.
You saw Boo as
Right.
Mildred.
Boo is Mildred.
Yes.
That's amazing. Oh my god.
Oh.
Yes!
Okay.
It's gonna be amazing.
Mr.
I
Waternoose.
haven't practiced my little girl voice all day. Damn it. Okay.
Girl voice.
And also you're going to be Mr. Waternoose.
Mr. What?
Mr. Waternoose.
Oh, nice. As
James Nebish.
Nebish. Okay.
Yep.
be
Let's
interesting.
see. Tim,
Yeah.
you got Randall.
Oh. As Sean or
Yep.
okay, because I could do Edmund.
Los Flotchki as Fungus, his Randall's partner.
Whoops.
Ben,
Yo.
you're Celia. Ni hao. Mike Wazowski's girlfriend with all the tentacles.
That's easy.
It's the theme of the evening.
And then who was in here? And I'm just random. Besides the Yeti. Took the Yeti for myself.
Who do you want for narration?
I was just going to read through and then somebody can take over when I start messing it up drastically. And there's a lot of like, this was a pain in the ass. There was a lot of miscellaneous characters, obviously. So
Mhm.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
kids, just one-liners here and there, workers, recruits. So we'll just jump in, whoever wants it. CD agents, there were 5 of them. So 135 is Los. You got, like I said,
2319. We have a 2319.
I'm a child.
I'm Agent 2 and 4. I see that.
yeah. And then Los, you and I are the 2 young teenagers. Hey, Mr. Sullivan. Those guys as young Flotchki and young Potchki.
Oh no.
Yes.
That's gonna be gold.
That adorable.
All right. Everybody else good on who else you are?
Who's
We'll
Bob?
see how this goes, but yeah.
Did you have any particular like character roles for the miscellaneous roles that you assigned us in email? Like I have floor manager, little boy, bile, miscellaneous EMP 1 and 3, waiter, and sushi chef.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
I'm
actually,
guessing.
Hold on. Let me find you where you are. Floor manager, Sensei-san.
Which sensei-san?
Uh,
I have to ask.
Standard.
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 Wait. So okay. So it's the dumpling front.
Yes.
Okay.
Not George Takei.
Okay.
Bile was Shalom.
Oh my god, I don't even remember Shalom's voice now.
Hey fuckers! That
He
one.
was-
Yeah.
Miscellaneous employees. You can go back to the other one, the other George Takei type. Waiters and sushi chef. You could be you if you want, or just create something.
Okie dokie.
Los, I got you for you got those. Announcer Charlie.
That's
So I mean, obviously, just randomly, just come up with something, anything you want. Oh, miscellaneous 2 and 4 for you, Nathan.
Yep.
Nathan, Captain Sergeant or
Okay.
Captain. I mean,
Yeah.
that fantastic character you created, but we're not going to do anymore. We're moving him. We're transferring over. He got commissioner, so he's now Commissioner Captain.
Oh, right.
Ivani. Oh, Scared Monster is going to be Slant.
Okay. I can't imagine Slant scared. That's going to be interesting. Officer Slant.
The miscellaneous ones, anything you want. Assistant is going to be Monroe Hannah.
Okie dokie.
We got Agnes Sullivan, daycare worker, anybody you want. Computer Sims, go with whoever or whatever you want.
Cuckoo cachoo.
All right. Animal button. This is gonna be hard.
Man, my eyes are tired too. I'm like, ooh, we're gonna see how reading's gonna go tonight, so this might be extra fun.
Oh yeah. All right.
Monsters
Monsters
I had 40
Inc.
minus to wake up.
And Tim went downstairs.
I'm back.
No, not
Tim's
Dad.
back.
Dad.
Had to close the cellar.
All right. Interior little boy's bedroom night.
Good night, sweetheart.
Good night, Mom.
Sleep tight, kiddo.
The bedroom light clicks off. Soft moonlight illuminates the room. A little boy snuggles into his bed and his parents' footsteps fade away down the hall. All is quiet. The closet door creaks open. The boy looks around the room, nervously eyes growing wide. Suddenly, he spies a tentacle emerging from the closet. The boy turns away in fear, but a second look reveals it is just the shirt sleeve. He relaxes and goes back to bed. A dark shadow cuts across the bedspread. From under the bed, a pair of evil red eyes peer out. Rising up behind the boy, preparing to scare his young victim, towers a fearsome monster. The boy sees the monster and screams.
Ah!
The monster, horrified by the child, lets out an even more blood-curdling scream of his own. He backs away, slips on a soccer ball, which ricochets off the wall and beans him squarely on the face. He stumbles back onto a skateboard, slips and lands on a pile of jacks. Crazed with pain, the monster runs around the room, squealing and holding his backside.
Simulation terminated. Simulation terminated.
Work lights flash on, flooding the room with light. The boy, now revealed to be an animatronic, winds down and resets. One wall of the bedroom starts to rise, revealing simulator tryout room. The bedroom is a simulator where monsters practice their scare tactics. Behind a control console sits an evaluator, the dragon-like Ms. Flint. Judging by her tone, she's been through this before. Who's Flint? Oh, that's me. Sorry. All right, Mr. Bile, is it?
My friends call me Flum.
Uh-huh. Mr. Bile, can you tell me what you did wrong, please?
I fell down.
No, before that, can anyone tell Mr. Bile big mistake? Anyone? Flint addresses a panel of pathetic-looking recruits seated behind her. They stare back at her blankly. Let's take a look at the videotape. Here we go. Flint rewinds the tape, then plays it on the monitor. Bile sneaks into the bedroom, leaving the door open. The image freezes. Right there, see? Door you left open.
Oh.
And leaving a door open is worst mistake any employee can make because it lets David Sedaris in.
It could let in a draft.
It could let in a child.
Mr. Waternoose, oh yeah, that's Arcona. Mr. Waternoose, CEO of Monsters Inc., steps from the shadows. Oh, Mr. Waternoose.
There is nothing more toxic or deadly than a human child. A single touch could kill you.
Bile shuffles nervously away from the animatronic kid.
Leave a door open and a child could walk right into this factory, right into the monster world.
One recruit loses it, leaping into the lap of the monster next to him.
Oh, that's me. I won't go in a kid's room. You can't make me.
When Waternoose, a nearby yellow scream can.
You are going in there because we need this.
He uncorks the can and the sound of children's scream leak out. The lights surge, the monitor crackles, the recruits cover their ears. Waternoose corks the can.
Our city is counting on you to collect those children's screams. Without screams, we have no power. Yes, it's a dangerous work, and that's why I need you to be at your best. I need scares who are confident, tenacious, tough, intimidating. I need scares like James P. Sullivan.
James P. Sullivan, snoring loudly, fast asleep. Sully is an intimidatingly large big blue monster with horns, sharp teeth, and sharp claws. The clock radio next to him clicks on. Radio DJ. Hey, good morning, Miss Monstropolis. It's now 5 after the hour of 6 a.m. in the big monster city. The camera pans over to reveal the radio announcer is actually Mike, who doesn't sound like the previous radio announcer and will sound completely different. A one-eyed ball of a monster with a green frog-like skin standing casually next to Sullivan's bed.
Temperatures are balmy 65 degrees, which is good news for you reptiles, and it looks like it's going to be a perfect day to just lie in bed, sleep in, or simply work out that flap that's hanging over the... Yeah, Sully?
Mike pulls out a bullhorn to Sullivan's ear. What?
Yeah.
Boy.
Sullivan drops to the floor for push-ups. Mike stands in front of him, barking orders like a coach.
I don't believe I ordered a wake-up call.
Hey, less talk, more pain. Marshmallow boy, feel the burn.
Between each push-up, Sullivan springs into the air, striking a fearsome pose and roaring.
You call yourself a monster?
Sully roars louder. Sullivan jogs in place.
Scary feet, scary feet, scary feet. The kid's awake.
Sullivan drops to the ground and lies motionless.
Okay, scary feet, scary feet, scary feet.
Sullivan backs up and jogs again.
Get to sleep.
Roar.
Twins in a bunk bed.
He goes up and down, roaring on 2 levels.
Ooh, I can't help you there. Okay, Sully, here we go. Ready? Follow.
Mike holds a broom with a crude drawing of a child's face taped to the end.
It's over here. It's over there.
Mike swings the broom. Sullivan lunges after it.
Don't let the kid touch you. Don't let it touch you.
Sullivan growls at the paper kid while dodging it. Like a quarterback rushing a tackle dummy, Sullivan strains to push a pile of heavy furniture across the room.
Oh, it's me again. Okay. I don't know, but it's been said I love scaring kids in bed.
Sullivan brushes his teeth while Mike stands in his arm.
Come on, fight that plaque. Scary monsters don't have plaque.
Sullivan hangs upside down from a beam doing some gravity sit-ups.
118. Do you have 119? Do I see 120? Whoa, I don't believe it.
I'm not even breaking a sweat.
Not you. Look, the new commercial's on.
Mike runs to the TV. Sullivan slips and falls. A bank of lights illuminate and flare brightly.
Is this,
The announcer?
is that separate from Charlie?
I'll just take it.
The future is bright at Monsters Incorporated.
Sullivan and Mike scrambled into their chairs to watch the commercial.
I'm in this one.
Beautiful shots of monsters happily living their lives.
We power your car. We warm your home. We light your city.
An MI worker turns to the camera. Worker 1. I'm Monsters Incorporated. Sully watches from his easy chair.
Hey, look, Bunny.
A bored child watches a various monsters cycle past. We settle on one which causes a child to scream.
Carefully matching every child to their ideal monster to produce superior scream refined into clean, dependable energy. Every time you turn something on, Monsters Incorporated is there.
I'm Monsters Incorporated.
A child vacantly staring at a television set, a machine gun fire, explosions, etc. are heard emerging from the set. Text appears, simulation, not actual child.
We know the challenge. The window of innocence is shrinking. Human kids are harder to scare.
Somebody got a dog?
No, it's my neighbor's dog. Sorry.
Who wants to be in the show?
I know.
Hey,
Sorry.
Henry J. Waternoose, a large crab-like monster, turns to face the camera. CEO Henry J. Waternoose.
Of course, MI is prepared for the future with the top scarers.
On the screen, Sullivan stands next to a door, standing on a factory work floor. He leans through a door and roars. The kids inside scream. Mike watches his buddy on TV and leaps to his feet.
The best refineries, and research into new energy techniques.
A monster with virtual reality glasses roars, causing a computer child on the monitor to scream. Mike scoots to the edge of the seat in anticipation.
Okay, here I come.
Sullivan and Mike stand in front of a crowd of MI workers. As they turn through the camera, the Monsters Inc. logo appears over Mike, blocking him entirely.
We're working for a better tomorrow. Today.
Mike stares at the television, shocked.
We're Monsters Incorporated.
We are MI, Monsters Incorporated. We scare because we care.
Sullivan turns off the TV.
I can't believe it.
Oh, Mike. Oh, no.
I'm on TV. Did you see me? I'm a natural.
The phone rings. Mike grabs the receiver.
Hello? I know. Wasn't I great? Did the whole family see it? It's your mom. What can I say? The camera loves me.
The sun rises over Monstropolis, and an industry town, much like Pittsburgh, and its ancient history is seen in the architecture. Newspaper delivery monster tosses a paper on the stoop of the apartment building. Mike and Sully walk out the door, lunchboxes in hand.
I'm telling you, Big Daddy, you're going to be seeing this face on TV a lot more often.
Yeah? Like how Metropolis most wanted?
You've been jealous of my good looks since the 4th grade, pal.
They walk by a tiny monster husband and wife. Was this one right there? Have a good day, sweetie.
You too, hun.
The monster husband flies away. Mike approaches a shiny new convertible and holds up a set of keys.
Okay, Sally, hop on in.
No. Oh.
Hey. Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
Okay. Hey. Where are you going? What are you doing?
Mikey, there's a scream shortage. We're walking.
Walking?
Yeah.
No. My baby, look, she needs to be driven. I'll call you.
Close on the newspaper stand with the headline, "Rolling blackouts expected." Mike and Sully walk past.
Hey, genius, you want to know why I bought the car?
Not really.
You drive it, like on the street with the honk and the vroom and no walking involved.
Give it a rest, will ya? Fireball. Come on. You could use the exercise.
Exercise? Look at you. You have your own climate.
Monster kids jump as Mike and Sully pass.
How many monster tentacles jump the rope? 1 and 2 and 3 and 4.
The rope is actually one of the kids' tongues. Morning, Mike. Morning, Sully.
Hey, morning, kids. How are you doing?
Hey, kids.
Bye, Mike.
Bye, Dolly.
The jumping monster gets tangled in the rope tongue and flies into a giant eye monster watching from the window.
Ow. Hey.
A garbage monster sweeps garbage off the sidewalk into a dustpan, happily eats it. A monster reading a newspaper sneezes and fire shoots out, incinerating the newspaper. Ah, nuts. Tony the grocer arranges fruit on a stand with his many tentacles. Who's Tony? He told
buddy?
you too many dead people.
Real
Yeah, there
simple
were a lot of
stand
characters
up.
missed.
All right. If no one goes for it, why don't we? Oh, it's Lowe's.
Yeah.
I don't have that. Oh, yes, I do. Sorry. It was my fault. Hey, fellas.
Hey, Tony.
Hey, Tony. Hey.
Hey.
I hear somebody's close to breaking the all-time scare record.
Wait, what? Oh, I missed a line. That's okay. Oh, just trying to make sure there's enough screams to go around.
The grocer tosses Sully and Mike 2 pieces of fruit.
Hey, on the house.
Grazie.
Bada bing.
Sullivan and Mike work past other giant monsters, and they get to. We're going to just fast forward here. You know what? We're going to go to the MI factory morning, where they learn on 13.
Starting with the miscellaneous employees.
Are we doing that, or are we going to read the narration before it?
Various monsters' employees greet Mike and Sully as they enter.
Seen the movie.
Morning, Sully.
Morning, Ricky.
Hey, it's the Soulster.
See you on the scare floor, buddy.
Hey, Marge, how was jury duty?
Morning, Sully.
How you doing, big guy?
12 Scara of the Month photographs of all of Sullivan hang on the lobby wall. 2 geeky monsters, Smitty and Needleman, straighten one of them.
It's still leaning to the left.
It is not.
Hey, fellas. Hi, Jerry.
Morning.
Oh, hey, Mr. Sullivan.
Guys, I told you. Call me Sally or Agnes, because that works too.
I don't think so.
We just wanted to wish you good luck today.
Hey, come on, get lost, you two. You're making him lose his focus.
Oh, sorry.
See you later, fellas.
Go get him, Mr. Sullivan.
Quiet. You're making him lose focus.
Oh, no. Sorry.
Shut up.
Celia is answering phone calls.
Monsters Inc., please hold. Monsters Inc., I'll connect you. Ms. Fearmonger is on vacation. Would you like her voicemail?
Sullivan and Mike approach the desk.
Oh, schmoopsy poo.
Celia turns with a big bright smile, so to a collection of snakes, which he now realizes make up Celia's hair.
Googly Bear!
Happy birthday.
Aw, Googly Woogly, you remembered!
Celia leans forward and gently rubs Mike's head. They're nauseatingly cute together.
Hey, Sully Wooly.
Hey, Celia. Wheelia? Elia? Bedelia? Happy birthday.
Thanks. So, are we going anywhere special tonight?
I just got us into a little place called Harryhausen's.
Harryhausen's? But it's impossible to get a reservation there.
Not for Googly Bear.
Celia giggles. So do the snakes.
I will see you at the quitting time and not a minute later.
Okay, sweetheart.
Mike dances out of the lobby.
Think romantical thoughts. You and me and me and you, both of us together.
Mike opens a locked door and grabs a giant clear bowl.
You know, pal, she's the one. That's it. She is the one.
I'm happy for you.
Oh, and thanks for hooking me up with those reservations.
No problem. They're under the name Googly Bear.
Oh, good idea. You know, that wasn't very funny.
Keep going.
Okay. What the?
A purple chameleon-like monster, Randall Boggs, uncamouflages and jumps out at Mike.
Wazowski.
That was
Well,
terrible.
Well, what do you know? It scares little kids and little monsters.
I wasn't scared. I have allergies.
Sure.
Hey, Randall. Save it for the scare floor, will ya?
Keep going.
Okay. I'm in the zone today, Sullivan. I'm going to be doing some serious scaring, putting up some big numbers.
Wow, Randall, that's great. That should make it even more humiliating when we break the record first.
Shh, 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 shh. Do you hear that? It's the winds of change.
You hear that? You hear the winds of change? What a creep. One of these days, I am really going to let you teach this guy a lesson.
Slug monster leaves a puddle of slime.
Chalubi, baby! Good morning, Ross, my succulent little garden snail. And who would we be scaring today?
Mike reaches for paperwork on the desk, but Roz's wet hand lands on it first. She's a slug-like monster with horn-rimmed glasses. Anna?
Me?
Yeah, you're Roz.
I don't have Roz down. Oh, I'm okay. I have
Sorry.
other things
Go
written
for
down. Wazowski, you didn't file your paperwork last night.
Oh, that darn paperwork. Wouldn't it be easier if it all just blew away?
Don't let it happen again.
Yes, well, I'll try to be less careless.
I'm watching you, Wazowski. Always watching. Watching. Always.
She's nuts.
Mike walks onto the scare floor, already bustling with activity.
All scare floors now active. Assistants, please report to your stations.
Mike fits an empty can onto his door station. Mike swipes a card and from a child's folder and slides it through a slot on the station. The child's closet door rides out into the scare floor and onto the ground. And then the Jumbotron screen displaying the MI logo switches over to a map, the eastern portion of the United States, as the floor manager steps up.
Okay, people. Eastern Seaboard coming online. We got scarers coming out.
The assistants run to their stations and stand at attention in slow motion. These are the best of the best. The top scarers ready for action. Smitty and Needleman, two geeky teenage janitors, stand in awe and on the sidelines.
Oh, they're so awesome.
The scarers stop opposite their doors. The assistants approach them and make last-minute preparations. And we're going to keep going down. The Jumbotron now shows everyone's scare total. Sullivan is at the top with Randall in second place.
Hey, may the best monster win.
I plan to.
I love this side of you, Sean.
Thanks, boss.
It's like, Officer Slant approves.
We are on in 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
A horn sounds, and each scarer rushes up to their door, slowly disappears through the door.
You're the boss. You're the boss. You're the big hairy boss.
Hair just shaved yesterday. Okay, don't remember. Oh, I'm feeling good today, Mikey.
Wow, attaboy. Another door coming right up.
A scream comes from another door. Randall emerges to watch his tally go up, but only slightly.
You're still behind, Randall. You know, maybe I should realign the screen intake valve.
Just get me another door, you asshat.
A door, yes.
The monsters work fast and furious. Children's screams are heard everywhere, filling the cans. Waternoose walks up beside the floor manager.
Well, Jerry, what's the damage so far?
We may actually make our quota today, sir.
First time in a month.
A scream can gurgles as it registers empty. Rock music pounds as the door opens and a huge monster scrambles out of his room, sobbing pathetically.
What happened?
The kid almost touched me in spite of the taser. She got this close to me.
She wasn't scared of you? She was only 6.
I could have been dead. I could have died.
Hey, keep it together, man. Hey, get over here. We got a dead door over here.
We're coming. Look out.
Out of the way! Excuse us!
Coming through!
Needleman tapes a yellow X across the door.
Hey, we've lost 58 doors this week, sir.
Kids these days, they just don't get scared like they used to.
The geeks load the defunct door into the shredder.
Let her rip!
The door shreds with a buzz, spewing out sawdust, leaving only 2 doorknobs. An octopus-like monster runs toward a door, tentacles flying.
Booga booga!
Randall emerges from another door. He's working hard.
Sir?
What?
Look!
Fungus points to the tally board. Randall's name replaces Sullivan as number 1.
Attention, we have a new scare leader, Randall Boggs.
Several monsters gather around Randall, congratulating him.
I don't even get my name right here.
You took the
Oh,
lead.
wow, you took
Oh,
the
wow, you're so good.
Right, look at
Oh
those
my god, you're so
numbers.
cool.
Multiple screams draw the attention of the admirers. In the second, Mike deftly fills can after can with scream. Sullivan emerges from the door and cracks his knuckles.
Slumber party.
The tally board updates. Sullivan's back in first place.
Never mind.
The admirers push past Randall to get to Sullivan.
Hey, watch it.
You do that, you're going to...
I just want to.
Well, James, that was an impressive display.
Oh, just doing my job with Mr. Waternoose. Of course, I did learn from the best.
If I don't see a new door in my station in 5 seconds, I will personally put you through the shredder.
Okay, don't let it get to your head.
Who's Charlie?
Oh, I'm also Charlie. Hey, Wazowski, nice job. Those numbers are pretty sweet, huh?
Are they? You know, I hadn't even noticed. And how is Georgie doing?
He's doing great. I love working with that big guy.
Charlie's door opens and a goofy-looking furry monster named George Sanderson emerges.
Keep the doors coming, Charlie. I'm on a roll today.
George and I
Hey,
are like
Puma.
brothers.
Charlie spots child sock on George's back.
2319. We have a 2319.
What?
The floor manager hits a human child emergency button. A siren blares. The Jumbotron reads, "Warning, contamination alert."
Red alert. Red alert. Red alert.
George looks around confused. On the Jumbotron behind him is a security cam view of George's back showing the sock.
George Sanderson, please remain motionless. Prepare for decontamination.
Realizing he calls the alarms, George tries frantically to remove the sock.
Get it off! Get it off!
That can cover people!
Oh, not the CDA.
Helicopters hover over the factory as large black trucks squeal into the parking lot. On the sides of the trucks is printed Child Detection Agency. More yellow-suited figures. CDA agents burst out of a truck and run toward the factory.
Right through.
Roz-
Oh, sorry.
Go ahead, sorry.
Oh, yeah. Coming through. Please stand aside.
Please clear the contaminated area.
The scare floor is now filled with CDA agents. One points a child detector at the geeks.
Ah! This is 2319 in progress.
Clear the area,
Clear the area.
people. Oh, sorry.
Coming through. Watch yourself.
CDA agents run up to George and tackle him to the ground. Using tongs, they gently remove the sock from his back and place it on the floor. A metal dome is bolted over the sock. Waternoose and MI workers cover their eyes. Mike gasps as a blinding flash emerges from under the metals of ice. Agents unbolt the dome and vacuum the charred remain of the socks.
All clear. Situation is a 9-0, ready for decon.
Hey, thanks, guys. That was a close one.
Okay.
A circular shower curtain flies up around George. A
Yeah.
yellow hand reaches in with a huge electric razor. George's fur flies up over the curtain.
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
A small shower head pops up, sprays disinfectant. Smaller shower head pops up, sprays more disinfectant in other areas of his body. The curtain flies open. George is entirely shaved, wearing an Elizabethan dog collar. A Band-Aid covers the area contaminated by the sock. An agent rips the Band-Aid off.
Yeah.
A sign on the wall reading days since last accident flips from 47 to 0.
Okay, people. Take a break. We gotta shut down for a half hour and reset the system.
Water nuisance Sullivan watches CDA agents file off the scare floor.
An entire scare floor out of commission. What else can go wrong?
Water nuisance.
What a day.
We're just going through a rough time, sir. Everyone knows you're gonna get us through it.
That's the board of directors, James. This company has been in my family for 3 generations. I would do anything to keep it from going under.
So would I. Sir.
Jesus.
Say, I could use your help with something.
Anything for you, Nabish. I mean, water.
We've hired some new scare recruits, and frankly, they're
let me guess, inexperienced.
they suck. I mean, they stink.
Uh-huh.
I thought maybe you might come by tomorrow and give them a demonstration. Show them what it takes to be a top scarer, huh?
I'll start with the old water noose and jumping.
Oh, oh yes. Now that's my boy.
That's what I thought.
Water news pats Sullivan on the shoulder. They laugh. Sun sets over Monster Inc. A bell rings as the factory winds down. The scare light is turned off. The tired scarers emerge from the doors.
Let's go, everybody. All doors must be returned, no exceptions.
Never seen anything like you today. You were on a roll, my man.
Another day like this, and that scare record's in a bag.
That's right, baby.
The overhead light turns off as everyone leaves for the day. Sullivan and Mike are at their lockers.
So get this. As if dinner wasn't enough, I'm taking her to a monster truck rally afterwards.
Nice.
What's on your agenda?
I'm going to head home and, have a little Agnes juice and maybe, work out some more.
Again? You know, there's more to life than scaring. Oh, hey, can I borrow your odorant?
Yeah, I got a smelly garbage. I think it's like from under Potchki's desk, but, or, maybe old dumpster.
You got low tide?
No.
How about wet dog?
Yeah, drink it up.
Sullivan tosses Mike the can of odorant. Sullivan and Mike walk down a crowded hallway.
You know, I am so romantic. Sometimes I think I should just marry myself.
Give me a break, Sam. I mean, Mike.
What a night of romance I've got ahead of me. The night is about me and
Mike spots Celia.
Celia, the love boat is about to set sail. Oh, I can't. What's a boat horn sound like?
Auga!
I gotta tell you, buddy, that face of hers, it just makes my heart go, yikes!
As Mike turns back to Celia, he is surprised to see instead Roz.
Hello, Wazowski. Fun-filled plan for tonight?
Well, as a matter of fact.
And I'm sure you filed your paperwork correctly for once. Your stunned silence is very reassuring.
Oh no, my scare reports. I left them on my desk. If I'm not at the restaurant in 5 minutes, they're going to give our table away. What am I going to tell?
Schmoopsy poo. Mwah. Hey. Oh, sorry, that's your line. That's my bad. Balls. Bollocks. Hey,
sorry?
googly bear. Want to get along? Or want to get going?
Oh, do I ever? It's just that, it's, there's a small,
I don't understand you.
it's just that,
It's just that I forgot some of my paperwork. I was supposed to file. Mike was reminding me. Thanks, buddy. Whoa!
I was? I was, yes, I was.
Oh. Okay, let's go then.
We're going. On my desk, Sally, the pink copies go to accounting, the fuchsia ones go to purchasing, and the goldenrod ones go to Ross. Don't touch the duck sauce shooter. And leave the pews.
The pink goes in no duck sauce shooter, and did I hear something about donuts from last week? Don't touch Potchki's toilet. I already know that one. And I have no idea what Pius is. Oh, that's Pius.
Turning, Sullivan sees a lone door in a station.
Hello? Anyone? There's a door here.
Sullivan walks to the door. He's about to eject it when he notices that the light above the station is illuminated. It's active. Cautiously, he opens the door. The little girl's bedroom night. Sullivan peeks into the room.
Hello. Hey. Any scaring in here? Hello. Hello.
Nothing but crickets. Sullivan shrugs and shuts the door. Sully steps away from the door, examining it curiously. Suddenly, there is a thump, not 45, noise behind him. Sully freezes. Thump! He turns around to see his tail being dropped by a human girl!
Docket!
Sully screams, falling over backward. The girl looks up at Sully and smiles. This guy's funny. Panicked, Sully picks her up with a pair of tongs and places her back in her room, closes the door and spins around only to discover that she's standing right before him again. She squeals with delight.
Aha!
Sullivan yells. He picks her up and carries her deep into the room. Sullivan deposits the kid on the bed, then she giggles.
Ha ha ha!
He runs out, but gets caught in the hanging mobile. He falls, trips over the laundry basket, slips on a rug, and is ejected from the room. Sullivan slides out of the room, covered in toys and junk from the kid's room. Suddenly, from the utility hallway, he hears a noise. Someone's coming. Sullivan scrambles to his feet and takes off. As he runs, a line of toy duckies caught on his tail, thwack along after him. Randall enters the room, wheeling a cart of screen cans toward the door. Sullivan rushes to the toilet, stuffs the kid junk into the bowl, and flushes it down. A second later, it all comes back up, overflowing the toilet.
Huh? Oh God, this is worse. No, not again.
This happens at the Potchki office every day. Sullivan spots an open locker, and stuffs the sopping kid stuff in. He closes the locker, relieved. Sullivan turns and walks away. On his back, clinging to his fur, is the little girl. Sully rounds the locker bank and disappears from view. For a moment, all is quiet. A second later, Sullivan runs back past the lockers, panic-stricken. The girl chases him.
Kitty!
The 85-year-old child.
No.
Sullivan
No.
counters.
Stay.
The little girl is distracted, playing with a hard hat. Sullivan finds an MI gym bag, scoops her up, and zips it closed, holding the bag at arm's length. He runs out of the room. Sullivan runs to the kid's door, ready to toss the kid back. As he reaches it to open the doorknob rattles. Oh no, it's Randall standing there, looking menacingly.
Oh, I have a line.
Randall
built into the narration.
Randall ejects the door. As Randall walks away, the door rises, revealing Sullivan hidden behind it. The little girl wiggles inside the bag and makes a peep.
Beep.
Randall stops. Has he heard? No. He sneezes and continues on.
Sneeze.
As Randall exits the floor, Sullivan watches as the kid's door disappears into the vault. And with it all hope of getting rid of the kid, Sully grabs the gym bag and runs toward the exit. Sushi restaurant. Chop. A cleaver chops through a piece of raw monster fish. This is Harry Housen's, a top monstropolis eatery. A multi-tentacled monster sushi chef prepares elegant meals as waiters waltz by the sushi. When new customers enter the restaurant, the waiters all yell,
"Irashimasu!"
Mike and Celia are seated in a romantic booth, laughing. Ha ha.
Oh, Michael, I've had a lot of well, not a lot of birthdays, but this is the best birthday ever. What are you looking at?
Oh, I was just thinking about the first time I laid eye on you. How pretty you looked.
Oh, stop it.
Your hair was shorter then.
Uh-huh. I'm thinking about getting it cut.
No, I like it at this length. I like everything about you. Just the other day, someone asked me who I thought the most beautiful monster was in all of Monstropolis. Do you know what I said?
What did you say?
I said...
Behind Celia, Sullivan presses his face up to the window.
Sully?
Sully?
No. That's not what I was going to say. I mean, well, sure, he's handsome if you like the big, rugged, hairy...
Mike, you're not making any sense.
Irashimasu!
Sullivan appears at the table and sits down.
Hi guys. What a coincidence. I was running into you here.
Sullivan awkwardly squeezes into the booth next to Mike, setting the gym bag under the table.
I'm just gonna order something to go.
Michael?
Sully?
Sully grabs a menu and whips it in front of him and in front of his and Mike's faces.
I wonder what's good here.
Sully whispers to Mike.
Get out of here. You're ruining everything.
I went to go get your paperwork. I don't know where the duck sauce shooter was anyway, but anyway, there was a door.
What?
Mike peeks around the menu, grins awkwardly at Celia, then ducks behind it again.
A door?
Randall was in it.
Wait a minute. Randall? Oh, that cheater. He's trying to boost his numbers.
There's something else.
What?
Oogly Yak Bay.
What?
Look in the bag.
Slowly motions to the floor. Mike ducks under the table, but there's nothing there. You're very low. Sullivan looks around frantically for the bag. Mike sees something that makes his eye go wide. Sully sees it too. The MI duffel bag is now giggling and hobbling away on a little human kid feet that poke out from the bottom of the bag.
Ah.
Whoa. They don't have anything like yours. Oh, take care, Celia.
Michael, what's going on?
Celia, please try to understand.
As Mike explains, he sees the bag tossed aside, revealing the human child.
Dun dun dun.
Do something.
Michael!
A monster photographer is about to take a picture of a happy monster couple.
Look happy. Okay, 1, 3, 1, 2.
The posing couple sees the kid pop over the photographer's shoulder. They scream. The photographer looks up and sees the kid.
Ah, hey kid.
The photographer's flash goes off as the kid jumps onto the counter. Everything in the restaurant turns towards the child.
Boo!
Chaos ensues. Patrons scramble out the door screaming.
A kid!
Kid!
Sushi chef grabs a phone and dials.
Hey, there's a kid here, a human kid.
The girl carefree through the chaos, babbling.
Babbling.
Bingo! Mike runs headlong into the pile of takeout boxes. Celia is caught in the stampede of fleeing patrons.
You're going there!
Sullivan tries to grab the kid, but she playfully evades his outstretched arms.
Come on. Oh, hey.
Mike dashes in with a takeout box, which he uses delicately to scoop her up. The girl pops her head up through the box, sticks it out, her tongue at Sullivan.
Okay, Potchki.
Sullivan heavily pushes her head down into the box.
On.
Sully and Mike run out of the restaurant, leaving the MI gym bag behind. Sullivan and Mike exit as patrons scramble.
Let's get out of here.
CDA arrives again.
We have an 835 in progress. Please advise.
Stand clear, please.
Monsters run amok, screaming. Celia calls after Mike.
Michael! Michael!
Celia?
The CDA agent steps in front of Celia and herds her away.
Come with us, please.
Ow! Stop pushing!
Hey, get your hands off my schmootsy poo.
Building is clear, ready for decontamination.
Well, I don't think that date could have gone any worse.
Blam! Behind them, giant green plasma dome envelops the restaurant and glows ominously. Things just got worse. The same image of the restaurant becomes a part of news report with the word kid-tastrophe superimposed over it. A newscaster talks to the camera. If witnesses are to be believed, there has been a child security breach for the first time in monster history. The CDA agent stands in front of the smoldering sushi restaurant. A microphone is thrust in his face.
We can neither confirm nor deny the presence of a human child here tonight.
Well, the kid flew right over me and then blasted her car with its laser vision.
Monster 2? Who's Monster 2?
I'll just
Take
take
I
it.
tried to run from it, but it picked me up with his mind powers and shook me like a doll.
It's true. I saw the whole thing.
A scientist sits next to the anchor.
It is my professional opinion that now is the time to panic.
Crash. Mike and Sully's TV smashes to the floor. The little girl's head peeks out over the set.
Uh-oh.
Sullivan and Mike wear colanders, snorkel masks, and oven mitts for protection. They see the kid and scream, scrambling behind the chair for protection.
It's coming! It's coming!
Boom.
Oh,
Sullivan and Mike flee over the window. Outside, helicopters scan the area hurriedly. Mike and Sully yank the shades closed. The girl totters toward them, babbling. Mike and Sully retreat.
oh.
The kid opens the window shade, standing in full view. No, it doesn't. Mike scoots over and sprays disinfectant in his own eye. Meanwhile, the girl has discovered Mike's CD collection, neatly arranged in 2 stacks.
No! Don't touch those, you little... Oh, those were alphabetized. It's okay. It's all right. As long as it doesn't come near us, we're going to be okay.
Achoo.
Sneezes on Mike's eye. Mike freaks, spraying disinfectant into his own eyeball. Now the kid approaches Sullivan, whimpering. He protects himself with a garbage can lid. The kid points to a one-eyed teddy bear out of reach.
Oh, here, you like this? Fetch.
Sullivan tosses the bear across the room. The kid runs after it. She picks up the bear, and Mike gasps, "This has gone too far."
Hey, that's it. No one is little Mikey.
Except for Googly Bear. Mike swipes the bear out of the kid's hand. Stunned, her face begins to redden, and her eyes well up with tears.
Like, give her the fucking bear.
Oh no.
What he said. The lights in the room, the lights in the apartment surge. From outside the apartment, lights pulse brightly, creating a beacon for the helicopters. The circling helicopters head towards them. Mike and Sullivan panic. Mike drops the bear and runs to the window, pulling the shade.
Oh, make it stop, Sally. Make it stop.
The girl continues to wail, desperate. Sullivan offers her.
Here, see the bear. Ooh, nice bear.
It's not working. She continues to cry.
Sully.
Desperate, Sullivan begins a dance with the bear, anything to get her to stop.
Oh, he's a happy bear, and he's not crying. And neither should you, or we'll be in trouble. Because they're going to find us. So please stop crying. Right now.
The kid stops crying, the lights return to normal.
Good. Sally, keep it up. You're doing great.
The helicopters turn and fly away.
Ooh, happy bear. Yes, don't care.
The girl reaches for the bear, accidentally touching Sullivan's hand. He screams.
It touched me. She touched me. Oh.
Silly yells, frightened. She's crying again. The lights surge again.
Sally, the bear, give it the... Oh.
Mike rolls into a garbage can and bumps into a shelf, sending a stack of books into his mouth. A hanging stereo speaker lands on his head. The kid thinks this is hilarious and begins laughing because pain makes kids laugh. The lights in the apartment glow even brighter than before. The region lit up by the laugh's power radiates outwards from Mike and Sully's window. In a moment, all the apartment windows are glowing brightly.
Ha ha.
What was that?
Mike's still wedged in the garbage can.
I have no idea. But it would be really great if it didn't do it again.
There's a slow leak somewhere. The room is in the light. The kid sits at one end of the room coloring, while the other end of the room, Mike and Sully hunker behind a chair, tossing her pieces of cereal.
How could I do this? How could I be so stupid? This could destroy the company.
The company? Who cares about the company, huh? What about us? That thing is a killing machine.
La 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 la.
I bet it's just waiting for us to fall asleep, and then bam, we're easy prey, my friend. Easy prey. We are sitting targets. Okay, look. I think I have a plan here. Using mainly spoons, we dig a tunnel under the city and release it into the wild.
Spoons.
That's it. I'm out of ideas. We're closed. Hot air balloons, too expensive. Giant slingshot, too conspicuous. Enormous wooden horse, too Greek.
Luca Duca Tico Pica. Huh?
Sully can't quite believe his eyes. The drawing is crude, but it's unmistakably a picture of Sully and the girl holding hands.
No plan. No plan. Really? No plan. Can't think. Flatlining.
The kid yawns.
Mike. I think she's getting tired.
Well, then why don't you find some place for it to sleep while I think of a plan?
So you're sleepy. You want to sleep? You don't think she would take like Agnes juice? No, never mind. What do you want? Huh?
Sullivan lays a trail of cereal leading to the corner of the room. The kid follows, eating her way along the trail. Sullivan spreads a newspaper on the floor and pours a pile of cereal on it.
Okay. All right. I'm making a nice little area just for you.
Ah.
No. Hey, that's my bed. You really don't want to be there. You're going to get your germs all over it. My germs are already all over there. Fine. Fine. My chair's more comfortable anyway. What? It's just a closet. Would you go to sleep?
Girl holds up a drawing.
Hey, that looks like that asshole Randall.
Or Sean.
Hey,
Is that like chili in that picture? That's weird. Randall's your monster. Didn't I think of that? You think he's gonna come through the closet and scar you? Oh boy. How do I explain this? It's empty. See?
Sullivan opens the closet. She pulls covers over her head.
No monsters in there.
Sullivan steps inside.
Okay, well, of course there's me. I'm the monster. But I'm not going to scare you. I'm off duty.
Sullivan steps out. The kid looks into the closet intently. His little demo hasn't quite done the trick. She's still afraid.
Okay, How about I stay here until you fall asleep? Go ahead. Go to sleep. Now. No. Go. Please. Okay, no. I'm not meant for kids. No, kids, no. No. Okay, you go. Go to sleep. Yeah.
Amazing.
Put my kids to bed.
Okay, so the kid's asleep now because just jump that. Mike is deep in thought.
Hey, Mike. So this might sound crazy, but I don't think that kid's dangerous, and I don't really do kids.
How much Agnes juice have you had? Well, in that case, let's keep it. I always wanted a pet that could kill me.
No, like, what if we just put her back in the door?
What?
Mike, think about it. Send her back. It's like it never happened. Everything goes back to normal.
Is that a joke? Tell me you're joking. Sally, I'd like to think that given the circumstances, I have been extremely forgiving up till now, and I deal with Potchki, okay? But that is a horrible idea. What are we going to do? March right out into the public with that thing? Then I guess we just waltz right up to the factory, right?
As Sully listens to Mike, his eyes are drawn to the purple fabric of his reclining chair. The purple fabric of Sully's chair has now been reconstructed into a makeshift costume.
Can't believe we are waltzing right up to the factory. Sully, a mop, a couple of lights, and some chair fabric are not going to fool anyone. Just think about a few names, will you? Loch Ness, Bigfoot, the abominable snowman. They all got one thing in common, pal. Banishment. We could be next.
Don't panic. We can do this.
As they approach the lobby doors, a fellow worker emerges. Sullivan turns, keeping the kid hidden behind his back.
Hey, how you doing, Frank?
Hey guys. Sullivan and Mike walk through the door into Monsters, Inc.
Everything is gonna be okay.
Number one wants this place dusted for prints.
Careful with that.
I got a good view from here.
Little lower.
This was recovered at the scene. Mike and Sullivan.
Don't panic. Don't panic.
Don't tell me not to panic. This is not okay. It's not okay.
Just stay calm.
Oh,
Sullivan and Mike turn toward the noise. The costume kid is waddling up to Mr. Waternoose.
gentlemen, safety is our number one concern now. If there's anything that, not now, oh, hello, little one. Where did you come from?
Mr. Waternose.
Aha, James. Is this one yours?
Actually, that's my cousin's. You know, I don't really do kids, but it's my sister's daughter's, sir.
Yeah, it's pretty obscure relative to Workday.
I must have missed that memo. Well, listen, James, why don't you go stop by the simulator after lunch today and give us that scare demonstration we talked about, huh?
Sir, the day might be a little...
Hey, excuse me, Mr. Waternoose.
Yes, I'm coming. All right, then. I'll see you this afternoon, James. That is, if these gentlemen haven't shut us down by then.
Oh boy.
Oh, that's good, Amo. Well, that is great. Why am I the last to know? We can bring your cousin's sister's daughter along. She'll be a big hit.
As they walk up, the CD agent scans the area with the child detector. The agent points it towards the kid. Just as a random monster walks between them, the detector beeps.
Oh, stop him!
CDA agents tackle the unsuspecting monster. Mike and Sully look back at the melee and scurry out.
Come on, the coast is clear. Okay, all we have to do is get rid of that thing. So wait here while I get its card key.
But she can't stay here. This is a men's room. You know, only I should be in there.
That is the weirdest thing you have ever said. It's fine. It's okay. Look, it loves it here. It's dancing with joy. I'll be right back with its door key.
Sullivan looks down at the girl who's wiggling and mumbling.
Mumble.
That's a cute little dance you've got. You know, you'll be a real catch later. It's like a mini me. Almost looks like you've got two.
Little girl lifts the hood of her costume. Her face is uncomfortably scrunched. Her hands grab at her.
Okay.
I can't believe that's in this script. Sorry. We're good.
You want me to keep going?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Oh, Sullivan stands waiting in front of the bathroom stall inside. The kid sings.
La la la. La la.
Are you done in there?
Yeah, go.
Sorry.
Sullivan closes the door. Embarrassed, the song continues. The singing stops, and
La
then
la la la.
Okay, you're finished now, right? Not the finishing sound I'm used to, but you know, it's okay, you're still young.
Sully slowly opens the door. The stall is empty. He rushes in as the water in the giant toilet swirls around. Surely she's gone down. He's about to jam his arm into the bowl when...
Boo.
You little shit.
The girl wears a big goofy grin that says, "Gotcha." She giggles, then scampers off to hide behind another stall.
Where did she go? Did she disappear? Did she turn invisible? I just have no idea. Gotcha.
Boo.
She peeks at a different stall.
Hey, you're good.
Mike prepares himself and walks toward Roz's station.
Be relaxed. Be relaxed. Be relaxed.
He approaches the desk.
Roz, my tender, oozing blossom, you're looking fabulous today. Is that a new haircut? Come on, tell me it's a new haircut, isn't it? That's got to be a new haircut. New makeup? You've had a lift. You've had a tuck. You've had something. Something has been inserted into your skin that makes you look like... Okay, I can't do this. Listen, I need a favor. Randall was working late last night out on the scare floor. I really need the key for the door he was using.
Wow. Isn't this nice? But guess what? You didn't turn in your paperwork last night.
He didn't... No paperwork?
This office is now closed.
Roz slams the front panel of her desk onto Mike's fingers. Sullivan crawls playfully along the row of the stalls in the bathroom. Yuck.
Ready or not, here I come. I'm getting warmer. I I said no. Fee, fi, fo.
Mike is rubbing his sore fingers.
What are you doing?
I looking for the kid.
You lost it?
No, no. She was just
Girl runs up and latches onto his arm.
Whimper!
Here she is. Found a loser. Hey, what's the matter?
Mike and Sullivan hear Randall approaching.
Look, I already told you, buddies, I haven't seen anything.
All right, carry on. Sullivan, Mike, and the kid duck into the stall and scramble atop the toilet to avoid being spotted. Randall enters the bathroom growling. Randall washes his hands. The kid sees him through the crack and whimpers.
Whimper!
Sully awkwardly does his best to comfort her. Splish! Mike's foot slips into the toilet water. Randall stops. Did he hear something?
Did I hear something?
Randall!
Ah!
Oh, thank goodness. What are we going to do about the child?
Will you shush?
Randall grabs Fungus's mouth, shutting him up. Randall disappears. Fungus looks around confused. The last stall door in the row suddenly slams open. Randall materializes. Fungus waits impatiently, pointing to the newspaper. As Randall kicks open each stall door, the trio shudders in the stall. Just as Randall's about to kick the door open, Fungus pops up in front of him.
The front page! It's on the front page! The child! The one you were after!
Will you be quiet, boss? Don't you think I'm aware of the situation? I was up all night trying to find it.
I did a simple calculation factoring in the side of the sushi restaurant. The child may have escaped.
Yeah, well, until we know for sure, we're gonna pretend like nothing's happened. Understand? You just get the machine up and running, and I'll take care of the kid. And when I find whoever let it out, they're dead.
Randall angrily hits the stall door. It swings open, exposing Sully, Mike, and the kid. It swings shut again.
Didn't know he was into that, but okay.
Wait, what? Why are you still here? Come on, go, move, now!
Oh, yes, I'm going. I'm not here. Bye.
They're gone.
Mike slips from behind the stall. Toilet water splashes on the floor.
Ew.
Trust me, it's worse than the office.
Mike's wet foot clawed down the hallway, dragging toilet paper.
This is bad. This is so very bad.
What were they talking about? A machine?
Who cares?
Look, don't panic. All we have to do is call her door down and send her home.
You're right. You're right. We're just two regular Joes on our way to work. We will blend right in.
Trio walks to the scare floor, whistling nonchalantly and loudly greeting coworkers.
Top of the morning to you, fellas.
With shaking bacon.
Did you lose weight, Arlen? You got her card key, right?
Of course I have her card key. I told you I'd get her card key. I went and got her card key, and now I have her card key.
Mike surreptitiously steals a card key from the folder of Monster as he walks past. Mike swipes the card.
Okay, here we go.
Here comes a door, the wrong door.
Take care of yourself and try not to run into any more closets.
An old wooden door lands in their station.
Mike, that's not her door.
What are you talking about? Of course it's her door. It's her door.
No, her door was white and it had flowers all over it.
No, it must have been dark last night because this is its door.
Mike swings the door open. Yodeling music pours out. Yodel-hee-hoo.
You hear that? Sounds like fun in there. Okay, send me a postcard, kid. That's Mike Wazowski, care of 22. Mike Wazowski, you got your life back lane.
Mike Wazowski.
Yeah, whatever. Very good. Now, bon voyage. Bye-bye.
Mike picks up a pencil and tosses it through the open door.
Look at that stick. See the stick? Go get the stick.
Mike, this isn't Boo's door.
Boo? What's Boo?
That's what I decided to call her. Is that a problem?
Sally, you're not supposed to name it. Once you name it, you start getting attached to it. Now, put that thing back where it came from. So me.
Mike halts abruptly. He and Sully look up from and see the entire scare floor staring at them.
Oh, hey! We're rehearsing a scene for the upcoming company play called Put That Thing Back Where It Came From, or So Help Me. It's a musical. Put that thing back where it came from, or so help me.
Take it back.
And cut. We're still working on it. It's a work in progress. But hey, we need ushers. Sorry, I've had enough. Now say goodbye to. Where did it go? What did you do with it?
Where is she? She's like as sneaky as I can be. Boo, boo.
I don't believe it. She got away from you again? Well, that is just. Wait a minute. The sun is coming up. This is perfect. She's gone. Hey, where are you going? Sally, please don't blow this. Not when we're so close to breaking the record. Somebody else will find the kid. We can go and have more Agnes juice.
Tempting.
It'll be their problem, not ours. She's out for hair.
Sullivan turns a corner and slams into Randall like silly putty. Randall picks up Sully's fur texture and color. Randall's quickly changes back.
Bedroom, what? Hey, what are you two doing?
They're rehearsing a play.
She is out of our hair.
Can it, Wazowski? So, what do you think of that kid getting out, Sullivan? Pretty crazy, huh?
Pretty crazy.
Mm-hmm. Word on the street is the kid's been traced back to this factory. You haven't seen anything, have you?
Behind Randall, Mike and Sully spot Boo emerging from behind an ash can. She scampers off down the hall.
Well,
But if it was an inside job, I'd put my money on Waxford.
Waxford?
Oh yeah, the one over at Station 6. You know he's got them. Shifty eyes.
Across the room, Waxford turns and looks around, revealing many shifty eyes. Randall's eyes narrow. He heads off towards Waxford.
Hey, Waxford, what time did you leave last night?
Sullivan heads off after Boo. Mike runs after him.
Sully.
Michael Wazowski.
Mike gasps. Celia is right in front of him, scuffed, bruised, and wearing an Elizabethan collar around her neck.
Last night was one of the worst nights of my entire life, bar none.
Celia's snakes hiss. They all wear a little dog collars too.
I thought you cared about me.
Honey, please, Schmoopsy. I thought you liked sushi.
Sushi? Sushi? You think this is about sushi?
Schmoopsy.
Panicking, Mike grabs Celia and kisses her to keep her quiet. Randall looks down at the newspaper. The front page reads, "Kid sighting at sushi restaurant." Randall studies the blurred photo of the kid in the restaurant. In the background of the photo, blurred out unmistakably, is Mike Wazowski.
Asshat. Wazowski?
Randall looks up, but Mike is gone. Celia lies on the ground.
Michael! My men.
Mike sprints through the halls of Monsters, Inc. He zips past a water cooler, leaps over a trash can, and scurries around the corner. He comes to a stop in front of a portrait of Water News and breathes a sigh of relief. Randall uncamouflages out of the painting. Randall grabs Mike and pushes him against the wall.
Where's the kid?
Kid? What kid?
It's here in the factory, isn't it?
You're not pinning this on me. It never would have gotten out if you hadn't been cheating last night.
Cheating? I only do that. What? Cheating. Right. Okay. I think I know how to make this all go away. How does that sound? What happens when the whistle blows in 5 minutes?
I get a timeout?
Everyone goes to lunch, which means the scare floor will be
Painted?
empty. It will be empty, you bloody idiots. You see that clock?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, good, good. When the big hand is pointing up and the little hand is pointing up, the kid's door will be in my station. But when the big hand points down, the door will be gone. You have until then to get the kid back. Get the picture?
Mm-hmm.
Mike nods in pain. Boo waddles down a hall in her disguise, babbling. Happily, she climbs a stack of boxes next to a garbage can. Sullivan runs down the hall, searching for Boo. He spots her.
Boo, you little shit.
Ha
No.
Hey, you! Halt!
Sullivan freezes as two CDA agents head towards him.
You're the one.
The one from the commercial.
Affirmative. That's him.
Hey, can we get an autograph?
Of course. No problem.
If you could make that out to Bethany, my daughter.
Yes. Why all these stupid little kids? I mean, so cute. Let's see. From your scary friend. Best wishes.
So then I said, if you talk to me like that again, we're through.
What did she say?
You know my mom. She sent me to my room.
Behind the geeks, Boo climbs out of the garbage. As she does, one of her eye stalks pops off and lands in the trash. She waddles off down the hall.
Thanks a lot.
See you guys later. Take it easy.
Sullivan turns to see the geek dump the garbage into the chute. The loose eye stalk rests atop the garbage pile, making it look like Boo is in amongst the trash.
Bottoms up!
Boo's eye stalk and trash go tumbling to the garbage chute. Sullivan comes hurling down the stairs, panting. Sullivan bursts into the room. From behind the glass, Sullivan watches the load of garbage, including Boo's eye stalk, move towards a large smashing machine.
Oh, Boo. Now you might really be shit. A little shit.
Boo comes skipping around the corner and runs into a group of monster kids.
Oh, well, hello there. What's your name?
Mike Wazowski.
Sully reacts in horror as the eye stalk and trash moves through the meat grinder, smashing hammers, chopping blades, and under a large roller. Finally, the cube spits out a compressed cube of garbage. The cube travels down the conveyor belt towards Sully. Atop the cube, still visible is Boo's eye stalk. Sully reaches for it and faints. Interior lobby, Mike runs in, searching for Sully.
Sully? Sully? Okay, Sully, come on. Enough. Hey, have you guys seen Sully anywhere?
Nope. Sorry, pal.
Sully?
Boy, Wazowski looks like he's in trouble.
George opens his locker. The toys and kid junk from Boo's room, which Sully stuffed into the night before, fall out over onto George.
No.
2319?
No.
We have a 2319!
No.
CDA agents burst from every bathroom stall.
Oh, dear.
George is taken down.
Sully!
He spots Sullivan staggering along pathetically, cradling his Boo garbage cube in his arms.
Sully, great news Thanks, pal. I got us a way out of this mess, but we have to hurry. Where is it?
Sullivan whimpers.
Sully, that's a cube of garbage. Uh-oh.
I can still hear her little voice.
Mike Wazowski.
Hey, I can hear it too.
Mike Wazowski.
How many kids you got in there?
Mike
Mike
Wazowski.
Mike and Sullivan turned to see a line of monster children led by the daycare worker. Boo is at the end, still in her monster costume, -1 eye stalk.
Kitty.
Boo, you little shit. You had me scared.
Sullivan runs to Boo. He tosses the cube, which lands on Mike. Sullivan picks her up and hugs her tightly.
Boo. Okay, like, valiant effort and, like, kinks and shit, that's great for later, but don't scare me like that. I was so worried. And, like, don't you ever run away from me again like that, young lady. Oh, boy, but am I glad you're safe.
My, what an affectionate father.
Actually, she's my cousin, sisters,
Okay, Sully, that's enough. Let's go.
Mike
Wazowski.
Yeah, step aside, kid. We're in a...
Mike waves the kid away. Without warning, the kid bites him. Boo laughs hysterically. The lights overhead so intensely and burst.
Will you stop making Boo laugh?
Just come on.
Mike frees his hand. He and Sullivan run down the hallway.
I don't understand. We've got Boo's door.
I'll explain later. Run.
The floor is dark and empty. Everyone is still at lunch.
Okay, let's move.
Mike closes his eye, not daring to.
Oh, please be there. There it is, just like Randall said.
Like Randall. Wait a minute.
Boo squirms out of Sullivan's arms and runs off under a desk. Sullivan tries to calm her.
Whoa, hey. It's okay, Boo.
1, 2, 3, 4. Get the kid through the door. We're gonna get our lives back. This nightmare is over. What's the matter? Come on, it's time to move.
Mike, what are you thinking? Like, really thinking? We can't trust Sean. He's after Boo because he's just as much of a little shit.
Who cares? Let's go. This is a limited time offer.
No. No, I don't like this.
Sully, you wanted her door, and there it is. Now let's move.
No, Mike.
You want me to prove everything's on the up and up? Fine. He wants the door, I get the door. He doesn't want the door. Paranoid, delusional furball.
Mike, wait.
Mike enters the room and jumps on the bed. Suddenly, a large box covers Mike and snatches him away. Boo whimpers. Quickly ducks under a desk. Randall peeks out of Boo's room and emerges with the box. Boo sees Randall and whimpers. Sullivan gently stresses her, and she nods out, goes quiet. Randall loads the box into a tricked out hollow screen cart, slams the lid closed. Sully and Boo watch Randall exit.
Ugh.
Randall snaps to attention and disappears. Sully peers from under the desk. Randall is gone, but where is he? A piece of paper slips out from nearby desk and flutters to the ground. Sully barely dares breathe. On the other side of the desk, Randall silently uncamouflages. Neither one sees the other, but Randall is moving closer to Sully by the second. The lunch bell rings. Randall rushes off to his cart as monsters return from lunch. Sullivan grabs Boo and sprints after Randall as he pushes his cart out of the hallway.
Hey, sorry, where have you been all day? Sorry? Sorry!
Sullivan follows Randall through the halls, barely able to keep up. Sullivan follows Randall through the corner to a dead end.
Huh?
Disassembled scream cart and tools sit idle. Randall is nowhere to be seen. Sullivan checks the cart for Mike.
Mike, Mike, where are ya? You in there? Where are you, buddy?
Meanwhile, Boo plays with a bunch of toys and finds a secret panel.
Duh, Gabe, Mega, the ball. Yeah.
Way to go, Boo! Yeah, found it.
Sullivan tiptoes through the passageway carrying Boo. She whimpers.
Whimper.
It's A-okay.
The door slams shut behind them. Sully hears the echoey voices of Randall and Fungus, which grow clearer as Sully gets closer.
So to confirm then, you did find the
No, I think I lost it. Yes, I got the kid.
Oh, huzzah! Ah, that's great news. Not that I was concerned, of course. Yeah, I knew.
Just get over here, Francis. I mean, Flockshy, and help me.
Oh, I see what you did there.
Sullivan and Boo peer through a wall of pipes. They see Fungus, Randall, and the scream cart.
Come on, come on, come on, while we're young here, Flockshy.
You know, this only exists in this script. It all goes back when we go back.
I'm enjoying it while I can, sir. Oh,
Randall's line?
I'm struggling. Kid needs to take off a few pounds.
They dump the box out onto the chair, revealing Mike. This is not what Randall was expecting.
Wazowski, where is it, you little one-eyed cretin?
Okay, first of all, it's cretin. Do your research. If you're going to threaten me, do it properly. Second of all, you're nuts if you think kidnapping me is going to help you cheat your way to the top. Just wait until Potchki hears.
That's your evil chuckle?
Okay. You still think this is about that stupid scare record?
I did. Right until you chuckled like that. Now I'm thinking I should just get out of here.
I'm about to revolutionize the scaring industry, Flockshy scaring industry. And when I do, even the great James P. Sullivan is gonna be working for us.
Well, somebody's certainly been a busy bee.
First, I need to know where the kid is, and you are going to tell me.
Hey, I don't know anything.
Uh-huh, sure.
I don't.
A large vacuum-like machine lowers from the ceiling.
What is that?
We call it the big suck.
Sullivan watches as the machine continues to lower from the ceiling. It is intimidatingly, for God's sakes, large contraption, jerry-rigged with extra scare station parts.
The thing's moving. Come on, please. I don't like big moving things that are moving towards me. No, come on. Hey, Randall.
The machine stops in front of Mike. Randall gives it a pat.
Say hello to the scream extractor.
Hello. Oh, come on. Where are you going? We'll talk. Come on, we'll have a latte.
Randall,
Wait. No, come on. Hey.
Behind the pipe, Sullivan backs into the darkness with Boo. Mike screams. The device is now inches from his face. The machine's suction pulls Mike's lips closer, then suddenly stops, powering down with the whir. Mike sighs, relieved.
For the love of, what did you do wrong this time?
I don't know. I calibrated the drive shaft.
Go check the machine.
There must have been something wrong with the scream intake valve.
Randall sighs, frustrating. On the back of the console, he sees the cords wiggling.
What's this wiggling? Huh?
Follows the cords. Randall sees that the machine has been unplugged. Fungus adjusts the machine. Mike whispers to him.
Fungus, Fungus, you like cars? Because I got a really, really nice car. You let me go and I'll give you a ride in the car. Please, Fungus.
I'm sorry, Wazowski, but Randall said I'm not allowed to fraternize with victims of his evil plot.
Fungus is suddenly pulled up into the ceiling by a pair of large blue hands. Mike smiles in recognition. Randall plugs the machine back in and it powers up. Randall enters to see Fungus strapped to the machine.
Two words. What happened? Also, where's Wazowski?
Randall hits a switch on the console, turning it off.
Where is he?
The nearly albino Fungus points weakly towards the exit. Fungus collapses.
This is crazy. He's gonna kill us.
They nearly bump into the group of CDA agents inspecting a trash can.
Careful with that. Could be contaminated.
Mike's only moved to a quick detour, avoiding the CDA.
We gotta get out of here now. We can start a whole new life somewhere far away. Goodbye, Monsters Inc. Goodbye, Mr. Waterness.
Mike runs through the side exit door of the factory. Sullivan stops.
No. Mike. Wait.
Hey, what are you doing?
Follow me. I have an idea.
Oh, no.
No, 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 no.
Thaddeus Bile is standing on one leg, sticking his tongue out at the animatronic kid.
Simulation terminated. Simulation terminated.
What was that? You're trying to scare the kid, not lull it to sleep.
I was going for a snake nature approach with a little hissing.
How many times do I have to tell you it's all about presence, about how you enter the room?
Sullivan into the room, holding Boo. Mike follows.
Mr. Waterness.
James, perfect timing.
No, sir. You don't understand.
Now, show these monsters how it's done.
What? No, I can't. Sir. Sir. You have to listen to me.
Waternoose grabs Boo from Sullivan and hands her to Mike.
Pay attention, everyone. You're about to see the best in the business. Reset the simulator.
Sir, sir.
Waternoose positions Sullivan on the stage and steps behind the control panel. The lights in the room dim and the animatronic kid resets.
Good night, sweetheart.
Hey, Mom.
Sleep tight, kiddo.
Mike sets Boo down. She immediately runs towards Sullivan on the stage. Tim, you're
Getty!
What?
No.
You're creepy.
Oh, no.
What?
Sleep tight, kiddo.
Best dreams ever. Yuck,
Goofy.
yuck.
Just goofy.
Yuck.
Kitty!
No, Boo, no.
Now give us a big loud roar.
Mr. Waterchase, there is no time for this.
Come on. What are you waiting for? Roar!
But, sir.
Roar!
Ooh, and a mighty roar it is. The animatronic kid screams. By now, Boo has reached a stage close enough to the full impact of Sullivan's roar. His glaring eyes and snarling teeth are genuinely horrifying. Sullivan has become a gruesome, terrible monster. Boo's face widens in fear. The recruits are impressed.
Well done, James.
Terrified Boo runs to hide and sees her go.
Oh, bullshit.
Waternoose and Flint escort the recruits out of the room.
All right, gentlemen, I hope you learned a valuable lesson in scaring today. Read chapters 2 and 3 in your manuals, and I'll see you all in the morning.
Little shit. Hey, where are you? Boo.
Ah!
Okay.
She backs away from Sullivan and trips over a cable. Her hood flops open, revealing her scared face.
A child.
Sir, she isn't toxic. I know it sounds crazy, but trust me.
Boo. Come on, little shit. It's okay. I was just trying. Oh, no. Don't be scared. You'll understand when you're an adult, okay? Like, it's not real. It's just that I was...
Behind Bill is Michael Mallon displaying a still image of Sullivan's fearsome roar. This is the way hundreds of children see him every
Someone
night.
check, make sure she didn't fall over. Break her hip.
Boo. Little shit.
Mike is still trying to explain the situation to Water News.
He is trying to kill us. This whole thing is Randall's fault.
Randall?
Yes, and we can take you to his secret lab, which is right here in this factory.
How could this happen? How could this happen? Does anyone else know about this?
No, sir.
Good. This company can't afford any more bad publicity. Now, before we do anything else, let's take care of the child.
Water News flips a switch and the simulator door ejects just like the scare floor. It travels over the head of track.
I never thought things would come to this, not in my factory. I'm sorry you boys got mixed up in this, especially you, James, but now we can set everything straight again for the good of the company.
Sully tries in vain to catch Boo's eyes. A huge metal door lowers into the station with a bang.
Sir, that's not her door.
I know.
Randall uncamouflages in front of the door and opens it. Snow swirls from the other side.
It's yours.
Water News pushes Mike and Sully through the door. Snow-covered mountain range, late afternoon, a blizzard rages. Sully and Mike land face down in the snow. Water News stands in the doorway holding Boo. Sullivan makes a run for the door, but it's slammed in his face.
No! Little shit. Come on, Boo. No. Ruin my chances with Nefesh, okay? That's fine. No, she is. No.
Too late. We're banished, genius. We're in the human world. Oh, what a great idea, going to your old pal Waternoose. Too bad he was in on the whole thing. All you had to do was listen to me just once. But you didn't, did you? No one listens to me.
Sullivan desperately runs his hands along the sides of the door, looking for anything that might activate it.
Oh, you're still not listening.
Mike leaps onto Sullivan's back, sending both of them tumbling down into the snow mountain. Mike continues to pound Sullivan as they flip over an embankment, landing with a thud several yards below. Suddenly, a huge shadow covers them. They look up to see a giant monster. Hey, welcome to the Himalayas. Abominable. Can you believe that? Do I look abominable to you? Mike huddles around the lantern for warmth. He's wearing mittens on his hands, and feet. Why can't they call me adorable snowman or agreeable snowman, for crying out loud? I'm a nice guy. Snow cone? Yeti holds a tray of yellow snow cones.
Ugh.
Oh, no. Don't worry. It's lemon. How about you, big fella? Snow cone?
Did you see the way he looked at me?
Ah, poor guy. I understand. It ain't easy being banished. Take my buddy Bigfoot. When he was banished, he fashioned an enormous diaper out of poison ivy and wore it on his head like a tiara. Called himself King Itchy. It won't be so hard for you guys. How lucky can you get? Banished with your best friend.
He is not my friend.
Oh, I just assumed you were buddies when I saw out there in the snow, hugging and all.
Look at that big jerk. Ruined my life. And for what? Stupid kid. Because of you, I am now stuck in this frozen wasteland.
Wasteland? I think you mean Wonderland. I mean, how about all this fabulous snow, huh? Wait till you see the local village. Cutest thing in the world. I haven't even mentioned all the free yak's milk.
What did you say? Did you say Agnes juice?
Yak's milk. Milking a yak ain't exactly a picnic, but once you pick the hairs out, it's very nutritious. You can also get a coffee
No.
for the cat.
Okay, maybe not even Agnes juice. I don't want to know if that's where it comes from. Something about a village where are there kids in it?
Kids? Sure. Tough kids, sissy kids, kids who climb on rocks.
Where is it?
At the bottom of the mountain, around the 3-day hike.
3 days? We need to get there now.
You want to go to the village? Okay, rule number 1 out here, always, never go out in a blizzard.
We need to go get the little shit.
Snowball hits Sullivan in the back.
Boo. What about us? Ever since that kid came in, you've ignored everything I've said. And now look where we are. We were about to break the record, Sully. We would have had it made.
None of that matters now.
None of it matters? Wait a second. None of it matters? Okay, that's good. Great. So now the truth comes out, doesn't it?
Would you like that? Would you look at that? We're out of snow cones. Let me just go outside and make some more.
Sully, what about everything we ever worked for? Does that matter? Huh? And what about Celia? I'm never going to see her again. Doesn't that matter?
Sullivan has finished building a makeshift toboggan. In silence, he slowly pushes it past Mike.
And what about me? I'm your pal. I'm your best friend. Don't I matter?
I'm sorry, Mike. I'm sorry you were stuck out here. I'm sorry I didn't bring enough Agnes juice, so it's not fun. But I didn't mean for this to happen, but the little shit's in trouble. And I think there might be a way we can save her. If I can just get down to that.
We? We? No, there's no we this time, pal. If you want to go out there and freeze to death, you be my guest, because you're on your own.
Mike turns back to Sully, folding his arms. There's nothing for Sullivan can say. He turns and pushes the toboggan down the hill. The cave grows dark. Mike stares in disbelief. Sullivan races down the mountainside and makeshift sled. The lantern dangles from the ski pole on the sled, lighting the way for Sully. He zips by the Yeti, holding a fresh tray of snow. Hey, I got more snow cones. The sled narrowly missing boulders and picking up speed.
Oh, hey there, Tiger.
Sullivan's sled smashes into a boulder and bursts apart. He hears a kid's room. He hears a child screaming in the village, and he goes into one of the closets. George Sanderson leans on his crutch, nervously trembling as he stands in front of his door with his assistant, Charlie.
Oh, come on now, George. I know you can do this. I picked an easy door for you in Nepal. Nice, quiet Nepal.
You're right. Here, take this.
Go get him, Georgie.
I will.
As George steps up to the door, Sullivan bursts through, trampling George.
Gangway, look out. They're coming through.
George lies flattened on the ground.
Sorry, Georgie.
What the? Hey, you can't just...
As George staggers to his feet, Charlie spots a sock stuck to his chest. Charlie's eyes go wide.
23-9.
Before Charlie can finish, George grabs him by the throat, stuffs the sock in his mouth, and tosses him in the child's bedroom. George relaxes, whistling happily as he walks away. Sullivan runs past various monsters in the hallway.
Out of my way.
Hey.
Hey,
Hey.
Randall straps Boo into the scream extractor chair. She whimpers as Water Noose looks on.
Finally, I never should have trusted you with this. Because of you, I had to banish my top scare.
With this machine, we won't need scares. Besides, Sullivan got what he deserved.
Sullivan was twice the scare that you will ever be.
Hey, rude.
Sullivan rips off the door to the secret passageway and runs through. Fungus revs up the machine. Water Noose and Randall watch with anticipation as the machine nears Boo's face. In fear, she calls out for Sully.
Kitty! Kitty!
Just in time, Sullivan rushes in, roaring angrily.
Kitty!
I am pretty fierce. Sorry, Boo. Sorry, little shit.
Water Noose looks as if he's seen a ghost.
Sullivan?
With a massive effort, Sullivan wrenches the machine from its moorings and throws it towards Randall, Water Noose, and Fungus and pins them against the wall.
Stop him!
Randall camouflages, disappearing.
Let's get you home.
Sullivan picks up Boo's door card key and runs towards the exit.
Finish him off!
Sullivan keeps getting punched.
That's for later, okay?
Behind you do this to yourself. Behind him, a scream can rises into the air and hits him on the head. Sully falls to the ground, still holding Boo. Randall materializes hanging from the ceiling.
You don't know how long I've wanted to do that, Sullivan.
Sullivan swings at Randall and misses. Using his tail as a whip, Randall sends Sully flying out of the way. Sullivan keeps getting his ass handed to him until a snowball hits him in the back.
Mike?
Look, it's not that I don't care about the kid.
Mike, you don't understand.
Mid-sentence, Sully's attacked by an invisible Randall. Mike continues to his apology, oblivious.
Yes, I do. I was just mad, that's all. You know I can never stay angry at you, Agnes. I needed some time to think. But you shouldn't have left me out there.
No, I'm being attacked. No joke.
I'm not attacking you. I'm trying to be honest. Just hear me out. Look, you and I are a team. Nothing is more important than our friendship.
Boo tugs on his arm, points at Randall.
Hey.
I know, kid. He's too sensitive.
Invisible Randall chokes Sullivan, who gasps for air.
Come on, pal. If you start crying, I'm gonna cry and I'll never get through this.
Save this for later.
Sullivan grabs
Sorry.
futilely.
I'm sorry I wasn't there for you, but I am now.
He's about to trip hardcore.
Hey, sorry, I'm betting my soul here. The least you could do is pay attention.
Mike hurls a snowball towards Sullivan, but instead it smashes into Randall's invisible face, exposing him to view. Sullivan punches Randall, knocking him out. Randall collapses to the ground, becoming visible again. Sullivan gasps for breath.
Hey, look at that. It's Randall. Oh.
Any other situation and that would have been fine, but let's go.
Get up! There can't be any witnesses!
Oh.
Randall? Sean?
Sorry, I kind of blacked out there for a second. Sorry, Neb. There won't be.
Sullivan runs down the hallway.
I am glad you came back, Mike.
Hey, somebody has to take care of you, you big hairball.
A horrible scream gets Mike's attention. It's Celia, snakes flowing wildly. She leaps through the air and tackles him to the ground.
Schmoopsy Boo! I really can't talk.
Come on.
Celia isn't about to be left behind. She holds onto Mike and so is dragged after him.
Well, if you don't tell me what's going on right now, we are through. Do you hear me? Through.
Okay, here's the truth. You know the kid that they're looking for? Sally let her in. We tried to send her back, but Water Noose has a secret button. Now Randall's right behind us and he's trying to kill us.
You expect me to believe that pack of lies, Mike Wazowski?
Mike Wazowski.
Ah!
I love you, Schmoopsy Pie.
Randall and Fungus come running down the hall, chasing after Sullivan and Mike. They trip over a slow monster pushing a screen cart.
Will you move it? Look out, you idiots!
Celia's eyes widen, then narrows in determination. Sullivan and Mike run to the crowded scare floor and head for an empty station.
Look out! Coming through here! Coming through! Make way! Move it!
Sorry.
They swipe Blue's key card and wait anxiously for the next door.
Hurry up! Hurry up!
Randall and Fungus run onto the scare floor.
You
You want me to just do it?
Yeah.
Okay. Attention, employees. Randall Boggs has just broken the all-time scare record.
Randall and Fungus are mobbed by a collection of excited employees.
No, I didn't. Get out of my way!
Way to go, Randall!
Oh my God! You're
Fungi!
Bye!
Celia hangs up the intercom phone with a smile. Success.
Oh, get him, Googly Bear.
I hope Amanda starts calling you that.
He's already been messaging me that, actually.
Sully, Mike watches Fungus and Randall struggle to break free from the crowd. Boo squeals
Squeal!
happily as the door enters and the scare floor on the conveyor belt.
There it is!
Meanwhile, Fungus is being tossed happily into the air by celebratory group. Fungus?
Oh, sorry. Hang on. Oh, I think I went too far. Whoa!
Yeah.
Is that it? Yeah, whoa.
Yeah.
Ah!
Good whoa, sir. Now get off my tail.
Thanks.
Why do I have a tail? Whatever. Let me through!
Randall is finally able to push his way through the mob. He heads towards Sullivan. Boo's door will not reach their station before Randall. Sullivan punches a red panic button on the keypad. An alarm sounds, and Boo's door, poised high above the station, heads back to the vault. Sullivan runs towards it. All the doors are being returned to the vault.
Sully, what are you doing?
Grab on, Mike.
And now we begin the adventure of Sully and Mike flying through the air with all the doors. I'm not going to read all of that.
Mike! Sorry. It's just such a great line. Sully, what are we doing?
We have to get Boo's door and find that station.
What a plan! Simple yet insane.
Wow.
Oh boy.
Hold on.
I
Don't
can feel it.
look down.
Okay.
Boo screams happily.
Hey!
The light on the door they're riding lights up and fades off.
I'm gonna be sick. I'm going to be sick.
No. A little ship's door.
There it is. How are we supposed to get it now? It's a dead end, Sully. There he is.
Pointing at Randall.
Make her laugh.
What? Sully?
Just do it.
Mike pulls his eyelid out and snaps it back on his eye.
Oh.
Aha!
Oh, Lord.
As Boo squeals with laughter, the light above the door illuminates. The door surrounding them activate too. In fact, every door in the vault powers up, their lights glowing bright red. By now, Randall is almost upon them.
Get it open.
Here it comes.
Give me that kid! Oof!
Now they are in Hawaii.
We get banished here.
Come on. We gotta find another door.
Sullivan, Mike, and Boo burst out of the door, hanging thousands of feet in the air.
Whoa.
Doors are stacked by rows.
Look. It's the little shit's door.
He climbs from one door to the next, trying to reach Boo's door. Mike sees Randall approaching from the Hawaiian door. He shuts it door and shimmies up towards Sullivan.
There he is. Hurry up, hurry up.
Give me your hand.
Mike's hand slips from Sullivan's grasp, but he grabs Mike's foot. Mike hangs precariously over the vault, thousands of feet in the air.
Wow.
Sullivan pulls Mike up into the door just as Randall emerges from Hawaii. Now they're in Japan.
Irashaimase!
It slides, it slides.
Oh, right.
Sullivan slides the door open and run through. They emerge again, this time through a door moving along the door track.
Jump, I'm right behind you.
Sullivan
Come
jumps.
on!
Hurry up, keep moving.
The only available door is on the ground, undergoing some sort of maintenance. Sully opens the door and motions for Mike to jump in.
Get inside.
Because the door was lying sideways, Mike falls, changes trajectory. As he enters the room, he falls sideways onto the floor.
It's weird.
Mike? Oh, sorry, buddy.
Doi.
Randall comes across the platform and jumps through the door. Randall lands and continues after Mike and Sully. Randall emerges from the door and Mike appears behind it.
I hope that hurt, lizard boy.
Rude.
Mike jumps over to a door with Sullivan and Boo. The three ride across the vault.
Great job, buddy. We lost him.
Suddenly, Boo slips through Sully's arms and disappears. Boo screams.
Ha-ha!
Randall pulls out a door, sending it plummeting toward downward. Mike and Sully stare up at Randall in disbelief, and they fall. Randall smiles.
Pleasure working with you.
Sullivan and Mike struggle to hang out onto the door as it plunges downward.
Get it open.
I'm trying.
Mike is able to open the door, and they clamber into the bedroom inside.
Come on, get in here.
Mike pulls Sully through the door and shuts the door just moments before it smashes into the tiny pieces on the floor. Randall jumps from door to door holding Boo. A pile of partially assembled doors start to move as if someone were stacked within it. The top door pops open and Sullivan jumps out. Followed by Mike, they run to the edge of the platform.
Little shit.
Sullivan spots a little purple figure riding a door.
There they are.
He runs to the end of the platform, which sticks out precariously over the sea of moving doors with like a prow of the ship. Sullivan climbs up and balances on its metal railing.
Sully, what are you doing? Sully!
Timing is just right. Sullivan leaps onto a passing door. Mike follows, jumping onto the door behind him. Their doors join up with the freeway of doors above, speeding ahead.
Looks like we caught the express, pal.
You see them.
Straight ahead.
More door jumping and all the other stuff.
Whoa.
And more stuff. Sullivan bursts through the door and spots Boo standing alone in the middle of the moonlit room.
Kitty!
Little shit. Ew.
Randall swings down from the rafters, kicks Sullivan, and sends him tumbling backward out of the open door. Randall stands menacingly over Sully, who holds onto the bottom of the door for dear life.
Look at everyone's favorite Agnes juice drinker now, you stupid, pathetic waste.
Randall stomps on one of Sullivan's hands, knocking it off the door's edge. Sully dangles by one arm as the door speeds through the vault. Boo cowers at the back of the room. Randall steps on Sullivan's other hand. Sully hangs on with just two fingers.
You've been the number one chugger for too long, Sullivan. Now your time is up.
Seeing her kitty in danger, Boo's face changes from fear to anger. Randall prepares to push Sully off once and for all.
And don't worry, I'll take good care of the little shit.
Suddenly, something.
No!
Randall.
Yeah!
Boo is riding Randall, pulling his fronds.
Yippee-ki-yay, bitch.
The first words!
Jerk on his fronds. Each painful jerk on his fronds makes Randall change color. Sullivan lifts himself back up, clinging to the wall to Randall like bucking bronco. Boo grabs a bat and wallops Randall repeatedly on the head.
Ow!
With each hit, he
Ouch.
changes color and pattern.
Ah!
Stupid lizard.
Sullivan grabs Randall by the neck, wrestling him like an alligator. Randall writhes and wiggles, but Sully is able to subdue him.
Roar, bitch.
The little shit has
I wanna
learned from
do-
the best.
I'm sorry, I want to do Die Hard, but I want you to do that voice.
Yes.
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
Can't imagine if we did an Avengers read or something like that.
Oh,
God.
no.
So many possibilities.
Oh, Mike
She's
plays-
learned from the best. And she'll drink Agnes juice when she's old enough. She's not scared of you anymore.
Roar.
No.
Wah.
Yeah. You get all the boys.
Where the-
Strange.
Where the
Very
hell
weird.
are we?
I don't know.
Looks like you're out of a job.
Okay, 106, top. Mike.
All right, Sully, come on over. Come on, over the plate. Let's see the old stuff here, pal. Come on now. Baby. Here's the pitch.
Sullivan prepares to toss Randall through the door.
No, wait, I have coupons to the Cafe de Ménage. We could work something out. You know, no.
And he is out of here.
A dilapidated trailer sits swampside. We see silhouettes of a boy, his mom, and Randall. Mama, another
Excuse
gator
me,
got in
that-
the house.
No, another gator. Give me a shovel.
Mama beans Randall on the head with a shovel. Get it, Mama. Get that gator.
Ow! Rude!
Sullivan smashes the light on top of the door.
Care to do the honors, Mikey?
With pleasure.
Mike pushes the dilapidated door over the side of the platform and falls and smashes to the bottom of the vault. Boo waves goodbye and gives Randall a big wet raspberry.
Oh, no. Oh, God, no. That's right, little shit. You did it. You beat his ass. Come on.
Sullivan,
Okay.
Mike, and Boo climb
Oh, sorry.
under Boo's door.
Okay. Little shit. It's time to go home. Take care of yourself and be a good girl. At least until you become of age, and then you can do whatever the fuck you want. Okay, like it's fine. Okay.
Mike opens Boo's door, but sees only other doors stacked behind it.
Oh, no.
The power's out. Make her laugh again.
All right. I've got a move here that'll bring down the house.
Mike jumps gracefully into the air and does a flip, landing crotch first on top of the metal door track. Sullivan notices that Boo's hood is down.
Oh. She didn't see that.
What did you first? Big dope?
Boo frowns. She doesn't like Mike to yell at Sully.
Uncle Mikey, trying not to yell in front of her. You know, we still get her to laugh.
Hey, Boo, just kidding. Look.
Mike closes the door on his face, squishing it, making a goofy face.
Hello, Boo.
Nothing from Boo, who is not in the mood to laugh now.
Funny, right? These are the jokes, kid.
Boo's door jerks violently and heads off towards the exit. Mike, Sully, and Boo hang onto the door as it moves.
Whoa, what's happening?
Hold on, man. You too, little shit.
Waternoose and the CDA are standing at the empty door station.
When the door lands at the station, cut the power. You'll have the child and the criminals responsible for this whole mess.
Boo's door sails out of the vault corridor and into the scare floor. Sullivan, Mike, and Boo peek out from behind the door and see Waternoose and CDA agents.
Great. A welcoming committee? What are we going to do?
The door lands at the station. The power shuts off. CDA agent.
Sorry, my mic was muted. This is the CDA. Come out slowly with the child in plain sight.
Okay, you got us. Here we are. Here's the kid. I'm cooperating. But before you take us away, I have one thing to say.
Mike sticks his tongue out. There's a sock on it.
That.
It lands on the agent in the middle of the pack. The frenzied CDA's agents pounce on the agent with the sock.
2319, we have a toxic projectile. Isolate the contaminant.
Hey, Mike takes off carrying
I had to
Boo.
look at my card.
The CDA agent sees this and chases after them.
After the suspect.
Secure the area. Bring in reinforcements.
Stop him.
Come on.
Don't let them get away.
Waternoose spins around to see Sullivan, who has knocked over a stack of cans during his escape. Sully scoops up Boo and her door and heads for the door.
Wait. Come back. He has a child.
It's no use. The agents are all disappearing after Mike. Something snaps. Waternoose lunges after Sullivan like a wild animal.
Sullivan, give me the child.
Sullivan bursts through the door of the simulator room. Waternoose close behind. Sully breaks a pipe off the wall and slides it through the door handle. And just as Waternoose slams the door open, Sully bends the pipe around the handles to secure it. He frantically removes the door currently in the station.
Open this door.
Sully replaces the simulator door with Boo's door.
Sullivan, don't do it.
He pushes a button.
Come on.
Don't go in that room.
Sullivan closes the closet door behind him. Waternoose yells and beats against the tryout room door.
I think we stopped him, little shit. You're safe in here now. You have to be a good little shit, okay?
Slam. Sully turns to see Waternoose standing in the room, closing the door behind him.
This has gone far enough, James.
She's home now. Just leave her alone. You
I
can
can't
come
do
after
that.
me all
She's
you
seen
want.
too much. You both have.
It doesn't have to be this way. You could chase after me, which I would like totally
I have
be
no
into.
choice. Times have changed. Scaring isn't enough anymore. And these lawsuits.
But kidnapping children?
You know what? I will kidnap 1,000 children before I let this company die, and I'll silence anyone who gets in the way.
No.
Animatronic kid.
Night, Mom. Night, Mom. Night, Mom.
What?
Waternoose blinks, uncomprehending. The child isn't Boo at all, but the animatronic kid from the simulator. The wall of the bedroom rise.
Simulation terminated. Simulation terminated.
What?
Behind the fourth wall of the simulator, the tryout room is filled with yellow-suited CDA agents. Mike sits in the evaluator's chair.
Well, I don't know about the rest of you guys, but I spotted several big mistakes.
But wait, how would it?
You know what? Let's watch my favorite part again, shall we?
Mike rewinds.
I'll kidnap 1,000 children before I let this company die. I'll kidnap 1,000 children before I let this company die. What?
That's devotion, Nebish.
If
Boo
only he
peeks out
had
from
that
under
much
the bed.
devotion for me.
Boo peeks out from under the bed. Sullivan motions for her to stay quiet. She nods and crawls back.
All right, come with us.
What are you doing? Take your hands off me. You can't arrest me. Look, I hope you're happy, Sullivan. You've destroyed this company. Monsters Incorporated is dead. Now, where will everyone get their screams now, huh? The energy crisis will only get worse because of you.
Call me in jail.
Stay where you are. Number 1 wants to talk to you. Attention!
Creative agents enter the room standing at attention. As the last two enter, they make room for...
Hello, boys.
Ross?
2.5 years of undercover work were almost wasted when you intercepted that child. Mr. Sullivan. Of course, without your help, I never would have known that this went all the way up to Waternoose.
Boo scampers up to Sullivan. Nearby CD agents nervously step away.
Now, about the Goyle.
Sullivan scoops Boo into his arms.
I just want to send this little shit home. She's gonna turn out to be such a great person. Very good. Bring me a door shredder. Wait, what? You mean I can't see this little shit again? That's the way it has to be. I'll give you 5 minutes.
Sully looks at Boo and sighs. Boo seems to understand. Sully activates Boo's door. The light illuminates. Mike taps Boo lightly on the shoulder. He holds out his hand formally.
Well, so long, kid.
Mike Wazowski.
Boo gives Mike a big hug. He tenses, then relaxes and hugs her back.
Oh, Boo, it's been fun.
Boo waves bye-bye to Mike as she turns back to Sully.
Go ahead. Go grow up.
Sullivan smiles down at Boo, ready. Sully opens the door. Boo squeals with delight.
Squeal!
Boo runs into the room, happy to be home. She pulls Sullivan into her room and hands him various toys, each one with new sense of excitement.
Check this out. And this one. This shit is awesome, right?
Oh, wow, yeah. That's pretty
This
cool.
one vibrates. Boo hands him, it's a bear. Boo hands him a teddy bear.
Wow. That's very nice.
Sully realizes it's up to him to say goodbye. He grabs her playfully and flies her like an airplane to her bed.
Come here, you.
Giggle, giggle.
Sully deposits her, throws her, dumps her on her bed. He tucks the teddy bear in next to her.
Oh, he's a happy little shut up a bear.
Dar's Yarg's love.
Nothing's coming out of the closet to scare you anymore, right?
Boo smiles and gives a little nod. Sullivan tickles her chin.
Goodbye, you beautiful piece of shit, you.
Kitty.
Kitty has to go.
Boo gives Sully
Yeah.
Sully sets her back in bed. He then walks slowly to the door. He looks back at her one last time. Boo looks at him sadly from the bed. Sully turns away, slowly closing the closet door after him. Boo jumps out of bed. She runs to the closet door and opens it.
Boo!
The door opens, revealing clothes, boxes, and toys.
Kitty?
Portal to the monster world has closed. Boo's door is shredded.
None of this would have ever happened, gentlemen. And I don't want to see any paperwork on this.
Sullivan and Mike share a silent moment. Mike notices a single piece of Boo's door on the floor. He hands it to Sullivan. Sullivan clasps the small chip in his hand. CD agents shut water news into the back of their van. Large crowd of employees comes outside, screaming, crying because now they're fired. Oh, Smitty.
I bet we get the rest of the day off.
You idiot. They're going to shut down the factory.
Sullivan and Mike walk out into the evening light.
I'm telling you, pal, when that wall went up, you should have seen the look on Waternoose's face. I hope we get a copy of that tape. Hey, are you all right? Come on, pal, cheer up. We did it. We got Boo home. Sure, we put the factory in the toilet. I mean, it's not like we don't put stuff in the toilet. We have Potchki, and hundreds of people will be out of work now. Not to mention the angry mob that'll come after us when there's no more power. But hey, at least we had some laughs. Right?
As Mike continues walking, Sullivan slowly comes to a stop, an idea forming in his head.
Agnes juice? No. It was laughs.
A kid sleeps in bed. Soft moonlight illuminates the room. A shadow cuts across the bed sheets. A silhouette of a large horned creature rises up from the bed. The kid sees the monster gas. Suddenly, the whine of microphone feedback fills the room.
Hey, is this thing on? Hello, testing.
Kid turns on the light, revealing Mike, sitting on a stool, microphone in hand.
Hey, good evening. How are ya? Nice to see ya. I tell you, it's great to be here in your room. Where are you from? Never mind, you're in kindergarten, right? Oh, I loved kindergarten. Best 3 years of my life. But I love sports. Dodgeball was the best. I was the fastest one out there. I was the ball. All right.
Mike stands up, tosses the microphone in his mouth, and swallows it. Amplified stomach gurgles are heard while he waits. He finally lets out a huge burp, projecting the microphone out of his mouth and catching it.
Burp. Huh?
The kid begins howls with laughter. Mike grabs his stool and heads for the closet door.
Hey, thanks a lot. I'll be here all week. And remember to tip your waitresses.
The scare floor has now officially become the laugh floor. Mike smiles as a gigantic can fills with laughs.
Great job, Mikey. You filled the quota on the first kid of the day.
Not bad, huh? You know, only someone with perfect comedic timing could produce this much energy in one shot.
And the fact that the laughter was 10 times more powerful than the scream had nothing to do with it.
Oh, Googly Bear, come here, you.
Celia calls to Mike from a nearby desk. Mike tosses the microphone and runs to her.
Schmoopsy poo.
Celia and Mike kiss. Celia's snakes begin kissing Mike too.
Girls. Stop. Michael, such a charmer.
Hey, did you bring the magazine?
They just delivered a whole box.
Let me see it. Sully and I made the cover, right?
Business Shriek magazine, the lead article, Monsters Inc. back on top, shows Sullivan in full view. Mike's face is totally obscured by the barcode.
I don't believe it.
Googly Bear.
Mike lifts up a copy of the magazine and holds it in front of him.
What the cover of a magazine? Yeah!
A monster inserts chattering teeth into his mouth as he walks into a closet door. Fungus puts on a pair of three-eyed Groucho glasses.
Oh, this is great.
You don't have to work for that asshat anymore.
So this is how he became the boss.
Who got the last laugh there?
From the afterlife. Rude.
I don't think you're dead, actually.
Yeah. That is by all the monsters are now making kids laugh. And we drop to Mike.
Hey, Sully.
Hey, Mike. I was,
Listen, if you've got a minute, there's something I want to show you, okay? Close your eyes. Follow me. Come on, no peeking. No peeking. Come on. Keep coming.
Mike.
Come on. And follow the sultry sound of my voice.
Oh.
Okay, stop. Open them.
Sully opens his eyes. Before him sits Boo's reconstructed door, meticulously glued back together.
Ta-da!
Mike.
Stops, scarcely able to believe what he's seeing.
Is that little
Sorry
shit?
it took so long. There was a lot of wood to go through. And it only works if you have every piece.
The door is clearly missing a piece. Sullivan looks down to his clipboard where the sliver of Boo's door is taped. Sullivan fits the piece into the door. It fits perfectly. The red light above the door glows. Mike smiles and steps aside. Sullivan reaches for the doorknob. The door opens. Sullivan's face is hit with light as he scans the room.
Little shit.
Rawr. Kitty.
Ah.
Aw.
Yeah.
Good work, guys. Good work.
That
Good work, team.
Ta-da.
I struggled a little bit. I didn't know how to feel with Agnes dealing with a child. I was like, oh no.
She's like the
I'm gonna stop the live stream. Thank you, and whoever.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you.